in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're gonna take over at that spot.
DC, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Henry. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Ravens.
Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline.
We're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. The toss now to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning right is Hopkins. Run drawn up here for Lamar. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Jackson's going to go on 4. Escapes the pocket. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it was still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. First and goal, they go option. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Atwell. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams finish off their opening drive. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. LaJohntay Wester to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Wester on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43. They give right side to Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. To throw, Stafford. It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. Complete. It's Atwell. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This is hauled in by Atwell. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Stafford throwing again. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. We'll have the first down and even more. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one, but that's 2nd and 4. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now pressure coming. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate's got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this is another incompletion.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of 15. And the Ravens
1st down, and they go right back to it. There he goes again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That's completed right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's good for our Rams.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against him.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too. And those three should pay dividends.
Blake Corum now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Corum now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, a run with Williams. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from a gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
He puts a mare under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
No, we take.
Play fake. Jackson. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Henry running left. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 4th down, here's Jackson. Headed out right. He connects downfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down, Ravens.
From the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Ravens 31, Rams 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Nakua here. He's got it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So 1st down from the 41. Stafford back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
Middle, 32. Set. Yellow 20. 20 hot.
It's Stafford once more. Catch is made in close. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Levis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10.
Ravens 31, Rams 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Wallace with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Third down. And 4 yards.
Design run. Jackson keeping it. And Allen will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a lot more.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So the extra point was made, but after that penalty, they're reconsidering. They're going to try for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
There's one left for Lamar. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Rams 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
10. He goes, tap.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football.